In the first 2 episodes of Landman, we're introduced to a world full of complex characters and issues, set in the vast landscapes of the oil industry in Texas. The show starts with a young man, a landman named Evan, who works for an oil company. A landman is someone who deals with landowners, making agreements about drilling rights and securing the land for the company to explore and extract resources. We follow Evan's journey as he navigates the sometimes tricky and competitive world of land deals. Early on, we see him working alongside a veteran landman, Wayne, who teaches him the ropes. They travel together to different parts of the state, meeting landowners who each have their own opinions about drilling. Some are eager for the money, while others are more concerned about the environment and the potential risks that come with oil drilling. The show uses these encounters to reveal the different perspectives on the land and oil industry, showing us how complex these decisions can be. Evan faces a lot of pressure, trying to balance his job duties with his personal values. In the middle of the episodes, there's a focus on Evan's background, showing us why he chose this career and how his past influences his actions. We also meet a few other key characters, like a local government official who plays an important role in the regulatory side of things, and a powerful oil executive who's more concerned with the company's profits than the people affected by the drilling. As the episodes unfold, we start to understand the tension between making money and doing what's right. We also see the impact of oil on the land, both economically and environmentally. The show doesn't just focus on the business side, but also gives us a glimpse into the personal lives of the characters. Evan's relationships with his colleagues and family add another layer to the story, as he tries to figure out where he stands in this complicated world. The episodes are filled with meetings, negotiations, and tough conversations. Evan's journey is one of learning the ropes of a challenging industry while trying to remain true to his principles. But at the same time, he's dealing with the pressure to succeed in a field where success is often measured in deals made and profits earned, rather than the impact those decisions have on the people and places around him. The show sets up several key conflicts in these early episodes, hinting at future challenges that Evan and the other characters will have to face. With a mix of personal and professional drama, Landman introduces viewers to a world that's both fascinating and complex. The first 2 episodes set up a story that promises plenty of twists and turns, as Evan tries to find his place in an industry that's as tough as the land it operates. As the story progresses in these initial episodes, we start to see how Evan's role as a landman isn't just about business. It's also about navigating relationships and handling the many layers of complexity in the world of oil and land ownership. He's constantly in meetings with landowners, trying to get them to sign off on drilling rights, but each encounter is different. Some landowners are very eager to make a deal, seeing it as a quick way to earn money, while others are much more hesitant, worried about the long-term effects on their property, their water, and the future of the land. The tension between these differing views creates an interesting dynamic throughout the show, as Evan must find ways to work with both sides, even though they often disagree. One of the key elements that's slowly revealed is the influence of the oil companies and the power dynamics at play. Evan's company isn't just a small player in the industry. It's a large corporation with its own set of priorities, and these priorities are often in conflict with the needs and concerns of the landowners. This creates a lot of friction, and it's clear that Evan will have to make tough decisions as he works to secure the company's interests, while also trying to avoid stepping on the toes of those who live and work on the land. The episodes also explore some of the darker sides of the oil industry, like the influence money has on decision-making and the lack of transparency in certain deals. It's not all about making money, though. There's a deeper theme at play here about the future of the land itself. In a few of the conversations, we get a sense that some characters are concerned about the long-term effects of drilling. There's an undercurrent of worry about what will happen to the land once the oil is gone, and whether the destruction caused by drilling can ever be truly reversed. As Evan learns more about the intricacies of his job, we see how his views begin to evolve. At first, he's just focused on getting deals signed and moving on to the next job. But as he spends more time out in the field and interacts with the landowners, he starts to understand the human side of things. These are people whose lives and livelihoods depend on the land, and their fears and concerns are very real. Meanwhile, Evan's mentor, Wayne, serves as a contrast to Evan's idealism. Wayne has been in the industry for years and has a much more cynical view of things. He's been through the ups and downs of the business and knows how to get things done without getting too emotionally involved. He's more focused on the end result, getting the land agreement signed and moving forward with the drilling plans. This difference in outlook creates a subtle tension between the two, as Evan starts to question whether the job is worth it if it means compromising his values. The relationship between the two also helps build the sense that the oil industry is not just a business. It's a way of life for many people, and how you navigate it can shape who you become. There are also glimpses of the other players in the story. The local government official, who seems like a neutral figure at first, starts to show signs of having his own agenda. He's involved in the regulatory process but doesn't always seem to have the best interests of the community at heart. This raises questions about the ethics of the industry and the political influence behind it. Then there's the oil executive, who is more concerned with maximizing profits than with the actual impacts of drilling. This executive is the kind of person who treats the land as just another asset to be exploited, and he views Evan and Wayne as tools to secure more deals, rather than as people with their own values and beliefs.